What is going on, everybody? You've got Josh here, and I've got a game sent in by a friend of mine. Down in the bottom left-hand corner, we have Artemis, who is Terran, and in the right, I don't know, what would you say? 12, 1, 2, 3 o'clock position? Sure. We've got Mythic Ghost, blue Terran, red Terran, fun colors. So yeah, this was sent in by my friend, who's actually Mythic Ghost. I've never watched it. I don't think, at least. I may have once or twice, but who knows. We've got quick early scouting going on at around 9 supply. Not quite sure what the reason for that might be, but, you know, who knows. We got a supply depot going down in the right next to the gas, which is always a very good idea, because then if while you're playing against anyone, really, if they try to run units up into your main supply line, you can just raise this up, and then they have to go all the way around, or they have to single file form straight through this little crevice here. He will probably lower that down over here. Looks like we have a wall going up for this Terran, which isn't a bad idea either. Usually Terrans will wall up just for safety, because if anything happens, they can just lift the wall up. Yep, we do have a barracks going down. Over here, still no barracks. Not quite sure what's going on. There it is right there. I was wondering if he was going to try to do some proxy barrack aggression, but it looks like that's not the case. Now, over here, we've got, yeah, just stuff going down. Both are putting down a reactor at around 13 supply. Looks like Artemis's barracks will finish sooner. That shouldn't really matter, though, unless he rushes him with Marines. Over here, yeah. So this is cool. This is one of the few games I've casted. The others haven't rendered for some god-awful reason, so I'm hoping that this one will. And there we go. He finishes up that wall. Mythic is gonna see this because he can't get into the base, and that'll immediately let him know that he has indeed already walled up. His barracks just finished now. Looks like we're both gonna have Marines coming out. Down here, still nothing going on with the command center, while over here, Mythic is already morphing into the orbital command. Gonna get those mules out. I'm hoping those mules are they increase income by a lot. If we look at the units tab, we are even with SCVs. We are even with Marines at the moment. Go back to production. Another reactor going down for Mythics. We may see some, I'm gonna assume, either Marine Marauders gonna get down that reactor. Oh no, he's gonna get a barracks, or a factory, excuse me. Looks like he's gonna be getting some siege tanks up in there. Got a couple more barracks going down. 3 racks aggression is what this is starting to look like. We do have a tech lab going down over here. He'll probably just lift this barracks up, switch over the factory to there, and what do you know? You have siege tanks already. Over here, just still building some more Marines. He didn't throw anything down on this as that is reactor-wise, but that shouldn't really matter. We do have a little SCV coming out right now, but it may just be for scouting purposes, because actually, come to think of it, no, he hasn't scouted yet. So he has no idea that Mythics is over here, which could be very bad news for him, because now he's going to have to search him out and allow him to get these couple siege tanks out. Siege tech, I'm assuming, is going to be going straight down to try and get... Yep, no, I lied. Doesn't matter. We'll see. Yep, there it is. Siege tank just going down now. He's going to get those siege tanks out, going to siege him up, and that'll basically win him a GG. Over here, we just have more Marines. Reactor finishing. Tech lab finishing. Still nothing down on this one, but that doesn't really matter. We're going to see Marine Marauder aggression. Engineering bay coming up. Going to probably grab that one weapon upgrade, or one, armor upgrade. Wow, that was really hard for me to remember. He is getting these mules out, as is Mythic, which the income, it greatly increases. If we look at the income tab, fairly even, except, yeah, no, it's fairly even. Siege tank coming out. No, 2 more siege tanks coming out. What happened to the other one? Not quite sure. Oh, there it is. It's right there. And Siege Tech is about to finish. He's actually going to push out with these. This could be a very deadly combination of forces. If he just pushes them up at the front of this ramp, he can siege up, he can poke a head up, or he can even scan, really. And if he scans all of these Marines and Marauders, they're just going to be sour about life. At that point, Artemis would have to lower this down and run outside his base, because that's all he could do. Looks like Steve's just going to, or Mythix, yeah, Steve, is going to rally right down here, is going to start pushing up. A bunch of idle SCVs. That's really not good for Artemis. He should be tasking them on other things. I'm not quite sure if that's because he forgot or if he just doesn't care. Either way. And, this could be very bad for Steve. It looks like Artemis is pushing out. He's going to have to back all of these units up or else lose them. And we're going to, nope, this is it. We're going to see an engagement right here. This siege tank is just going to get taken down. That's a lot of minerals and gas lost for Mythix. He's going to have to recuperate. He does have these 2 siege tanks, though, at the front of his base, which he can siege up. And when he does that, he'll pretty much be set for this small force. Down here, we still don't have a lot going down. Stim just being started a little while ago. But meanwhile, over here, Mythix is creating more siege tanks. He's creating more Marines. He's doing what he should be doing. A little too many minerals for my liking, but that's not very much. And like I said, these forces are just going to go down, especially with these Marines. That's it. That entire force is dead. If Mythix is smart, yep, he's going to transport those over the front of this base. He's going to siege up, and he's just going to pick apart at this wall. Once this wall goes down, he'll slowly move up into his base, and then it'll be GG. Still a couple idle SCVs, which isn't good. Stim halfway done for Artemis. Artemis does have more Marines and Marauders being trained. Well, at least Marauder or singular. He's still building supply depots, though, and I'm kind of confused. If you have, a supply of 59, why would you need all these supply depots? He's going to go ahead and grab an expansion, and I don't really think this is the right time. He doesn't have a good sizable force. He knows Mythix has all these tanks, but his mentality may be that he's just turtling up. Because if he has all these tanks, he could just be sitting there like Terrans do sometimes and turtle. And he's going to go ahead, he's going to siege these up. He's going to throw down a scan, and that'll be GG. Or he's just going to run up there. That's really the easiest thing, and all of these units are going to go down. Good work backing these off and bringing them back up. He's going to lift that off, but that's not going to matter. This is going to be GG, because now he's just going to take one of these. He's going to move it up here. He's going to take another one. He's going to move it up there. And he's just going to taunt all these units. He's going to pull them out so that these siege tanks do damage. Yep, like I said, you move that up there. You sit out front, and you just keep going through it. He's doing very bad with his mineral count. He's getting expansion up. If it were him, I'd be building a lot more Marines, maybe get another barracks down. He did get a starport, going to get those medevacs just in case this attack fails, which it probably won't, but you never know. This command center just finishing, and those Marauders are done. Now Steve can just move these last 2 up freely. He's not creating any units, and that is GG. He left the game. Very nice work done by Mythix. He knew what he was doing. He sieged these up outside. He slowly moved up. And the Artemis, he shit the bed. He should have not grabbed this expansion, and he should have been building more units. He had 900 minerals at that point. Why he wasn't continuously producing Marauders and Marines is beyond me, and then he could have pulled all of these SCVs off the line, brought them forward, used them as fodder, and then take these cannons out one at a time. That's really all he would have been able to do, but, it was just poor play. I think this is bronze, I'm pretty sure, but it's small mistakes like that. You need to be thinking on your toes, and that will win you the game. Very nice job done by MythixGhost. That's all I have to say. That's it for me, guys. Josh out. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like, subscribe, comment, do whatever the hell pleases you. Just remember, stay frosty.